Imagine sleeping through a brutal winter storm with nothing but animal hides above your head. No heaters, no insulated sleeping bags, no solid walls. Outside, temperatures plunge far below freezing, cold enough to kill an unprotected person overnight. Yet for centuries, Native American families not only survived these winters, they lived comfortably through them. This wasn't luck, it wasn't magic, and it definitely wasn't primitive living. It was intelligent design, deep environmental knowledge, and survival systems refined over countless generations. So what truly kept people alive in those conditions? Was it the fire, the teepee itself, or the daily routines inside? The real answer lies in how everything worked together. Winter survival began long before the first snowfall. Selecting a camp location was a life or death decision. A poorly chosen site could turn a shelter into a frozen grave. Wind direction mattered more than almost anything else. Cold winter winds could strip heat away faster than fire could replace it. Tribes searched for natural wind barriers like forests, hills, or rock formations that could reduce wind speed dramatically. Even a small rise in elevation mattered. Cold air sinks, settling into low areas like water. Valleys became natural freezers at night, so camps were placed slightly uphill where cold air could drain away. Rock walls served another purpose. Stone absorbs heat during the day and releases it slowly at night, acting as a natural heater without burning fuel. Access to firewood was critical. A shelter without fuel during a multi-day storm meant certain death. Camps were always chosen where enough wood could be gathered to last through periods when leaving camp wasn't possible. At first glance, a teepee looks simple. In reality, it's a brilliant piece of cold weather engineering. The cone shape deflects wind instead of resisting it. Rather than fighting strong gusts, the structure lets wind slide around and over it. This made teepees surprisingly stable, even in storm-force winds. Buffalo hide wasn't just available, it was ideal. Properly prepared hides blocked wind while still allowing moisture from breath and body heat to escape. This prevented dangerous condensation, a major problem even in modern tents. Seams were carefully placed so rain or melting snow ran downward instead of dripping inside. Every detail served a purpose. At the top, adjustable smoke flaps controlled airflow. By adjusting them from inside, families could manage smoke, oxygen, and heat without opening the shelter. The result was a natural chimney effect. Fresh air entered low, smoke exited high, and warmth stayed inside. Many teepees also used an inner liner. This created a pocket of trapped air between layers, acting like insulation in modern homes. It reduced heat loss, reflected fire warmth inward, and captured condensation before it reached sleeping areas. Fire was essential but dangerous. The fire pit sat exactly in the center for even heat distribution. Too deep and heat was wasted. Too shallow and sparks became deadly. Only dry hardwood was burned. Wet wood created thick smoke that could suffocate an entire family in minutes. Different woods were chosen for different needs: fast heat, long burn, or steady warmth. Fire was never left unattended. Someone stayed awake through the night, feeding and adjusting it. This role was exhausting but vital. A dying fire meant freezing. An uncontrolled fire meant disaster. Cold attacks from below as much as above. To stop heat loss into frozen earth, families built layered bedding systems. Woven branches formed a raised base. Dried grasses added insulation. Buffalo robes went on top, fur side up, trapping body heat. Sleeping areas were shaped into shallow nests that held warm air close to the body. People didn't sleep alone. Shared body heat made a massive difference. Adults were positioned to shield children and elders, directing warmth toward those most vulnerable. Before sleep, light movement warmed the body, but sweating was avoided at all costs. Moisture in cold weather can be deadly. Clothing wasn't removed at night, it was layered carefully. Soft inner layers pulled moisture away from skin. Thick fur layers trapped air, outer layers blocked drafts. Hands and feet received special treatment. They were tucked close to the body or wrapped in insulated coverings. In extreme cold, animal fat was used as protection. Buffalo or bear fat rubbed on exposed skin blocked wind and prevented frostbite. Sometimes ash was mixed with fat to absorb and retain heat, creating a protective face layer. Heated stones wrapped in hide were placed near feet or backs, releasing warmth for hours. Soapstone was especially valued for its ability to stay warm through most of the night. Winter made predators desperate. Dogs were the first line of defense. Trained from young ages, they could identify different threats and alert the camp with specific warning sounds. Weapons were always placed within reach, even in total darkness. Everyone knew their role if danger approached. These responses were practiced repeatedly until they became automatic. Camp placement also avoided animal travel routes, reducing risk before danger ever arrived. So what truly kept people alive? It wasn't just the fire, it wasn't just the teepee, and it wasn't just routine. It was all of it working together. Each system supported the others. Remove one element and survival became far harder. This was integrated survival engineering, developed through real experience, refined across generations. Native American winter survival wasn't primitive living. It was advanced problem solving, using available resources with incredible efficiency. The greatest lesson isn't about the past, it's about understanding systems. When every part works together, survival becomes possible even in conditions that seem impossible. And that is how people lived through winters that would still challenge us today.